Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I created my first Roblox simulator completely from scratch. Hopefully it will go better than previous attempts. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, I'm making a rough plan right now of what the game's going to be. The player's going to click cheese to eat it, and then they'll be able to sell that cheese for coins.
You serious?
Yeah, I know it's a bit goofy, but you know what, it will do. Alright, so I started off by loading into Studio, and I made a new base plate. I looked in the toolbox for a cheese model which I could use, and found this nice looking one here.
Yummy.
I'm going to use a tool to make this cheese clicker, because it's quite an easy way of doing it. Then I quickly scripted up this nice little system, so that when the player clicks, they get cheese. Alright, so let's just test this out to see if it works. Hopefully it will. Okay guys, I'll be back soon when I fixed it, hopefully.
One eternity later.
Finally I got it working, and they also added this incredible UI.
What the heck?
Then I created this nice little shop over here, made of cheese obviously, and I also created a backpack which would store the player's cheese. Right now the player doesn't have anywhere to upgrade their items, so now I'm making the shop. I'm going to use a proximity prompt to open up a shop menu, where the player will be able to select if they want to buy a cheese or a backpack. Now, most simulators use this basic dull shop UI, and I didn't really want to do that because it's a bit boring to be honest. So I'm using Tween Service. It's basically the Roblox way of animating objects, and I'm going to be animating the camera so that it will show every different item. So to make a tween, you have to input a tween info, which is basically just a list of values which describe how the animation will play, for example how long it will take. It also requires you to specify what value you will be changing. So in my case, it's the C frame of the camera. Okay guys, so let's go over here, let's see if we can sell our coins. Nice, we got it. It's working. Now let's go over to the shop and yep, let's press backpacks. Nice, so it works, let's go. I'd say that is very
Nice.
So I'm going to change the GUI on the left, because it's not looking great right now. I'm going to put it at the top of the screen, so it doesn't block the player's view as much. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I've got some different icons, and I changed the size of them. Okay, so right now this map is looking just like an American highway. So let's improve the map. Firstly, I added this free texture set into the game, so I can make the base plate out of this grass part. Then I moved the shop over, and I also changed the colour of the base plate. Then I added this nice border part, which we can put around the map. So I'm not going to show you me placing down all the border parts, so I'll skip to when it's done. So I think it's looking pretty nice right now. I added this waterfall over here, which is pretty nice, and also added a beach. So I've got two tree models here, which look pretty good. I'm going to place these on the borders around the map, and I'll also place some in the middle. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I raised up the spawn area and I added this fountain over here. I added some nice assets over here, and I also improved the waterfall. Now, making paths that curve and bend is an absolute nightmare in Roblox. You have to manually rotate and move all the parts so it lines up correctly, and obviously I'm not going to do that. There's an amazing plugin called Archimedes, which allows you to make bends really easily. Using this plugin, I managed to make this nice looking path really quickly. I think the map's looking great right now. I'm really pleased with how it turned out, even though I'm mainly a scripter, not a builder. Okay guys, so I'm going to add pets to the game now. I'm going to add some eggs over here, and you can see that I've added the GUI on the left. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm going to model the stand now. Hopefully it turns out well, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, so I think it's looking pretty good right now. Although using Blender, I'm going to change the egg because it's looking not great right now. Okay, so I added an int value into the egg, which will store the price. As you can see, it's 100 right now. Okay, so I added a folder called chances into the egg. It stores the names of all the pets, and each pet has a value 1 and a value 2. So it will generate a random number between 1 and 1,000, and if that number lies in the range of value 1 or value 2, then it will be that pet. For example, with value 1 on the dog, it's 0 and value 2 is 400, meaning it has a 40% chance.
Quick maths.
Coding this pet script was very fun actually, and it was not at all painful, and I definitely still have my sanity after making this. So when we go over here, we can open the menu, let's buy an egg, and it should work, yep. We got a cat, nice. So if we can equip it, that would be great. Yeah, nice, it's following us around now. Lovely jubbly. I then hopped onto Blender to improve all the models for the game, including the eggs, the shop and the cell area. They're looking really nice right now. The cell area is here, and I've added the coin piles around it. There's a shop, which is floating I guess, but yeah. And I've added the egg models, which are really nice as well. I took a long break from making this video, and I just focused on the game, so I made a lot of progress in that time. So yeah, here's the finished game. I'm really pleased with how the game turned out. I've added more zones, and I'll show you them now. There's a desert area here. I added this desert temple, which is definitely not from any other game I could think of. Like, it's completely original. I mean, I don't know what you're thinking if you think it's from another game. I added a jungle area over here as well. There's this epic jungle temple over here as well, which was pretty awesome. And finally, an Arctic area over here. There's this scrumptious volcano island over here, which will be coming soon, but I can't be bothered to add it yet. Credits to Isblue Iguana and JJV for making this amazing island. There's also a lot of new features I added. For example, the secrets, shop and rewards menu, which you can check out if you want. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you really enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. If you could, go and check out the game on Roblox, because I would really appreciate that. And yeah, see ya!
Subscribe.